Hey, what's up? Welcome to PMP exam drive time. I hope you're doing well. Well, it's been a while I put out these drive time videos, and I thought I'd touch base with you and see how your studying is getting along. You know, it's been a while you've been on the learning management system, and I'm not seeing enough traction. Now, it may not be you in particular, but there are some students on our learning system that I've not seen enough traction from. You know, they've not logged on for going to 2 or 3, 4 weeks. And I just wonder, how are you studying? Are you reading the PMBOK guide? I really hope you are. I really hope you're doing something, because if I'm not seeing you on the system, I really want to be sure that you are staying with it and you are doing what you need to do. Keeping that PMBOK guide knowledge topped up in your head. It is such an important thing to keep topped up. I taught a student in the UK about 3-4 months ago, and he made a big mistake of not staying with it and letting his studying kind of go to the dogs. Then he tried to pick it up 1.5 months later. For him, it was like starting all the way from the beginning. And I just got some great news from him, and he said, "Phil, I passed the exam." This was about, was it last week Friday? I think it was last week Friday. Yep. In fact, I had quite a few students last week who got certified. So there's Brendan, there's Tim, there's Michiko, there's Rachel, there's Jeff, and there's a bunch of other folks anyway who got certified. But one thing I can tell you, the big lessons learned from these folks, guys, that I have to tell you, these guys either did not stick with it and found it extremely hard to get back on the bandwagon, or they stuck with it and got done by staying topped up. You see what I'm saying? So you really do have to stay topped up if you really want to get certified quick. Stay topped up, don't let it lapse, and do the deed as quickly as possible. If you get done with the live class, don't wait for ages before you take the exam. You know, do it now. Ramp up hard and just follow through. Because look at it. A lot of people take 5 days. Some take 4, some take 3. But it's usually about 5 days. They take 5 days and they hunker down and zero in to all this content in a boot camp. Do you really think that you could get those 5 days in this fashion again? No. So for a lot of people, those 5 days or 4 days or 3 days, those folks are at their peak. They are at the pinnacle of their fitness. It's like when you're getting ready for the big fight and you're training and working out, and you're sparring all day long leading up to the fight. That's how I see these boot camps. These boot camps are a huge opportunity for people to, get in the best shape ever for the PMP exam. So if you lose that opportunity, you lose that momentum that you already have, you don't sustain the momentum, you let it go to the dogs, and you're trying to get it back. It takes a lot of effort to get back in that zone, get back in that shape. And that's why I often tell people, before you go to a boot camp, top up hard. I mean, you want to get into that boot camp in the best shape, and you also want that boot camp to enhance the shape you're in, so that you are absolutely ripped by the time you're coming out of that 5-day boot camp and you're ready to face the beast. So a big lesson I'll tell you that I learned from these students who get certified in the past week or weeks is they stayed on top of it, and those who didn't stay on top, their lessons learned, their warning was, don't let it stay for too long. You come out of boot camp, you want to take the exam, get prepared to take it as soon as possible. Don't say, oh, well, we've got access to the system for the next 6 months or 1 year. Don't do that. Don't think about how long you've got access to the materials or the instructor or the ability to retake a boot camp. Don't look at it like that. You want to get it done ASAP, because to be in that shape that you are in for the 5-day boot camp or 4-day or 3-day boot camp, trust me, it's going to be very, very hard for you to find that opportunity in the near term. For many people who are working, people who are on the road, traveling, doing projects, they don't have that luxury. You know what I mean? So that's my 2 cents for today. All the best in your prep, and look forward to talking to you again soon. See ya.